Hello student, once again you are most welcome in this class in which I am going to teach you mathematics class 10th NCERT and chapter is 6 triangles. Exercise is running 6.2. Question 1 to 3 I have already done. Today I am going to start from question 4. Let's understand. Question 4 we have given that in a triangle ABC in which DE parallel AC and DF parallel EE. So we have to prove that BF upon EF, that is BF upon EF is equal to BE upon AC. Let's understand. बेहतर ढंग से इसको समझने के लिए हम क्या करेंगे, इस डायग्राम को थोड़ा ओपन करेंगे. दैट इज, देखिएगा एक कंडीशन हमको ये गिवन है. हम गिवन प्रॉब्लम को इस प्रकार से समझ सकते हैं कि एक ट्रायंगल हमारा ए बी सी है इन विच DE पैरेलल AC एंड DF पैरेलल AE ABC और ABE. From first condition, this is second condition. We have in figure first DE parallel AC by basic proportionality theorem, that is by BPT. DB upon DA, BD upon DA is equal to BE upon EC. Let this equation first. Again from diagram figure second we have by BPT. In the same way in second figure DF parallel AC, that is by BPT. BD upon DA is equal to BF upon FE. BF upon FE. Condition second. Now we observe condition first and second. We know that we see that left hand side of both the conditions are equal. That is BD upon DA, BD upon DA. अब किसी कंडीशन की अगर लेफ्ट हैंड साइड इक्वल होती है तो राइट हैंड साइड भी आपस में इक्वल होंगे. फ्रॉम फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड BF अपॉन FE इक्वल टू BE अपॉन EC, हेंस प्रूव. इस प्रकार से क्वेश्चन 4 को हम कर सकते हैं. एक बार और आप समझिएगा, हमको ये गिवन था इन ए ट्रायंगल ABC DE पैरेलल AC, दैट इज DE पैरेलल AC. ये हमको गिवन है. जब किसी ट्रायंगल की में एक चौथी लाइन भी इस प्रकार से गिवन हो जो किसी एक साइड के पैरेलल हो तो वहां पर हम बेसिक प्रोपोर्शनलिटी थ्योरम का यूज कर सकते हैं. बेसिक प्रोपोर्शनलिटी यानी BPT क्या कहती है कि दिस वन अपॉन दिस वन इज इक्वल टू दिस वन अपॉन दिस वन. Condition first. Again we have given that in triangle ABC DE parallel AE, that is in triangle ABE. Triangle ABE. We let condition first and condition second. In the same way DF parallel AE, that is BD upon DA is equal to BF upon FE. Now we observe in condition first and second left hand side of both the conditions are equal. That is condition in condition first and second right hand side will also be equal. Hence BF upon FE equal to BE upon EC. Hence proved. Let's start question 5. Let's understand question 5. In question 5 we have given that in triangle PQR DE parallel OQ and DF parallel OR. So we have to prove that EF parallel QR. Understand, in triangle PQO, in triangle PQO, DE parallel OR, that is by BPT. PD upon DO is equal to PE upon EQ. Similarly, in triangle POR, or PRO, DF parallel OR, that is by BPT. PF upon FR is equal to PD upon DO. We see that PD upon DO is common in both the conditions. That is, both the conditions, one side is equal. Hence, PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. If in any triangles ratios of equal, in any triangles ratios will be equal. If in any triangles given ratio, that is PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. Hence, by converse of BPT, we can say that EF parallel QR. Let's understand. From diagram, from condition first, we have given that DE parallel OQ. That is, by BPT, PD upon DO is equal to PE upon EQ. From condition first, we have given that DE parallel OQ. That is, by BPT, PD upon DO is equal to PE upon EQ. Equation first. Again, by condition second, we have given that, in condition second, we have given that DF parallel QR. That is, by BPT, PD upon DQ is equal to PF upon FR. This point is O. This point is O. That is, PD upon DO is equal to PF upon FR. This condition second. We observed in condition first and second that left hand side both the conditions are equal. That is, right hand side conditions will also be equal in both the conditions. Hence, from first and second, PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR. In triangle PQR, ratio of sides PE upon EQ is equal to PF upon FR is equal. That is converse of BPT theorem. We can say that EF will be parallel QR. Hence proved. Hence, by converse of BPT, we can say that EF parallel QR. Hence proved. Let's understand next question 6. Let's understand next question 6, in which we have given that in the following figure ABC are the point on ABC are the point on OA, OB, OQ and OR respectively, such that AB parallel PQ and AC parallel PR, so that BC parallel QR. By the given condition, हमको given है कि AB parallel PQ and AC parallel PR. By this condition, we have to prove that BC parallel QR by BPT theorem. First of all, I would like to teach you, and after in written. In triangle POQ, AB parallel PQ. That is by BPT, OA upon AP is equal to OB upon OQ. In the same way, in triangle POR, AC parallel PR by BPT, OA upon OP is equal to OC upon CR. After observing both the conditions, we see that left hand side of both the conditions are equal. That is, right hand side will also be equal of both the conditions. That is OA upon OQ is equal to OC upon CR. By converse of BPT, B can say that BC parallel QR. Let's understand. We have in triangle POQ, AB parallel PQ. That is why BPT. OA upon AP is equal to OB upon BQ. Again in triangle POR, AC parallel PR. That is by BPT. OA upon OP, OA upon AP is equal to OC upon OR. Second condition. After observing both the condition first and second, left hand side of both the conditions are equal. That is, right hand side of both the conditions will also be equal. Hence, from first and second, we have OB upon BQ is equal to OC upon CR. Now by converse of BPT, B can say that BC parallel QR. Hence proved. Now you can note down. Let's understand next question 7, in which we have given that in any triangle ABC, PQ parallel BC. This is given PQ parallel AC and P be the midpoint of AB. Then we have to prove that by basic proportionality theorem is AQ is equal to QC. That is Q be the midpoint of AC. Let's understand. We have given that P be the midpoint of, we have given that P and Q be any point of AB and AC. AB and AC, and PQ parallel BC, and also given that PQ parallel BC. Then by BPT, AP upon PB equal to AQ upon QC, but we have given that P be the midpoint of AB, that is AP equal to PB. P be the midpoint of AB, that is AP is equal to PB. From first, AP upon AP, that is PB substitute by AP is equal to AQ upon QC. AQ upon QC is equal to 1. AQ is equal to QC. Hence, Q will also be the midpoint of AC. Hence, proved. Let's again understand. In a triangle ABC, we have given that P be the midpoint of AB, that is AP is equal to PB and PQ parallel BC. That is by proportionality theorem. AP upon PQ is equal to AQ upon QC. Since AP is equal to PQ, that is AP upon PQ will equal to 1. Hence, AQ upon QC is equal to 1. AQ is equal to QC, that is Q be the midpoint of AC. Let's understand next question 8. Let's understand next question 8, in which we have given that in triangle ABC, that is in any triangle ABC, we have given that P and Q be the midpoint of AB and AC respectively. The line segment PQ joining the midpoint of P and Q. We have to prove that line segment PQ will be parallel of third side BC by using converse of BPT theorem. We have given that by converse of BPT, B prove that the line joining the midpoint of any two sides, midpoints of any two sides, that is AB and AC, two sides, and midpoint are P of AB and Q of AC. Line segment is PQ. We have to prove that PQ is parallel BC by converse of BPT theorem. Since PA upon PB is equal to 1, since both the part PB and PA and PB are equal, same way AQ and QC is equal to 1, since AQ upon AQ is equal to AC. Both the conditions are equal. We can say that AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC. That is by converse of BPT theorem, we can say that PQ parallel BC. Let's understand. We have given that P and Q are the midpoint of AB and AC respectively. That is AP is equal to PQ, PB, and AQ is equal to QC, and AP upon PB is equal to 1. Similarly, AQ upon QC will also be equal to 1. Both quantities equal to 1. Both quantities equal to 1. That is, both quantities will also be equal to each other. Hence, AP upon PB is equal to AQ upon QC. By using converse of BPT theorem, we can say that by converse of BPT, we can say that PQ parallel to BC. Hence, let's understand next question 9. Let's understand second last question of this exercise, that is question number 9. In a trapezium ABCD, AB parallel CD and diagonal of this trapezium AC and BD intersect each other at O. We have to prove that AO upon BO, AO upon BO is equal to CO upon OD. To prove this, we can draw a third line parallel to CD which passes through O. That is EF, a line which parallel to CD and passes through point O. Now in triangle ADC, EO parallel CD. By BPT theorem, AE upon ED is equal to AO upon OC. Again in triangle ABD, OEO will also be parallel AB. Since AB parallel CD, that is EO will be parallel CD and AB both sides. Now in triangle ABD, EO parallel E. By BPT theorem, we can say that DE upon EA is equal to AE upon ED is equal to BO upon OD. From both the conditions, we observe that AE upon ED lie in both the conditions. That is, right hand side of both the conditions will be equal. Hence, we can say that AO upon OC is equal to OB upon OC. By transposition, we can prove that AO upon OB is equal to OD upon OC upon OD. Let's understand. We have given that in a trapezium ABCD diagonals intersect each other at O. To prove that given condition, we have to draw a third line parallel to CD. EF parallel CD. Now in triangle ADC, ADC, EO पैरेलल या OE पैरेलल CD बाय BPT AE अपॉन ED is equal to AO upon OC. Again in triangle ABD, in triangle ABD, OE parallel BA, ABD, that is OE parallel BA. Since sides AB, EF and CD, all three lines are parallel to each other. That is by BPT, AE upon DE upon EA, DO upon OB. On reciprocal both the sides, we get AE upon ED. AE upon ED is equal to BO upon OD. Second condition. This first condition. Now after observing condition first and second, we see that left hand side of both the conditions are equal. That is, right hand condition will also be equal of both the conditions. Hence, from first and second, we have AO upon OC is equal to BO upon DO या OD. DO. This can be written as AO upon BO is equal to CO upon DO. Hence proves. Let's understand the last question of this exercise, that is question number 10. Let's understand last question of this exercise, that is question number 10. After reading this question, you will understand that this question is the converse of question 9. Question 9 and question 10 converse of each other. In question we have given that ABCD is a quadrilateral. ABCD be a quadrilateral and diagonal of this quadrilateral intersect each other at O. And we have given that AO upon BO is equal to CO upon DO. Why this given condition? We have to prove that quadrilateral ABCD will be a trapezium. We have to prove that this quadrilateral is a trapezium by given condition. For this, we draw a line parallel to AB, that is, which passes through O. We draw a line OE parallel to AB. Now in triangle ABD, by BPT, AE upon ED is equal to BO upon OC. What? BO upon OD is given that CO upon DO. That is, CO upon DO will also be equal to AE upon D. Why this? We can say that EO parallel to AB and parallel to CD. That is, all three lines OE and AB and DC all parallel. Hence, we can say that ABCD is a trapezium. Let's understand again. We have given that ABCD is a quadrilateral in which diagonal intersect each other at O, and we have given that AO upon BO is equal to CO upon DO. That is, it can be written as AO upon OC and BO upon OD. To prove that quadrilateral ABCD is a trapezium, we draw a line OE parallel to AB. Now in triangle ABD by BPT, AE upon ED, AE upon ED is equal to BO upon DO या OD, BO upon DO condition first, but we have given that, but BO upon DO equal to AO upon CO. Second, from first and second, AE upon ED is equal to BO upon DO, and BO upon DO equal to AO upon CO. That is, AD upon ED will also be equal to AO upon CO. AE upon ED is equal to AO upon CO. Now in triangle ADC, AD upon ED is equal to AO upon CO or OC. Same. That is, by converse of BPT theorem, now in triangle ADC, Y converse of BPT theorem, converse of BPT, that is EO parallel DC. EO parallel DC. Now we can say that AB parallel EO and EO parallel DC, that is all three lines AB, EO, DC will be parallel each other. By this we can say that quadrilateral ABCD will be a trapeze. Hence EO parallel AB and EO parallel DC, that is EO parallel AB parallel DC. Why this? We can say that ABCD will be a trapezium. Hence proved. Now all 10 questions we have done of this exercise. I hope you have understand of these questions. That's all.